Welcome to Digital Futures Education. Today I'm going to talk to you about building a routine that can help support career change, career development, and skill building, utilizing digital tools, self-reflection, and understanding your career path. Now, this is a daily routine, weekly routine, something that you can modify and adapt to help you keep track of your progress and help you develop habits that are going to help you make the next step in your career, all through an amazing digital routine. First, it's important to align your career goals with what you anticipate to be parts of your digital routine. If you're going to go down the road of self-coaching, it's important that you are reflective and clear around what your next steps are going to be. You can always connect with Digital Futures Education to help support you with career coaching. So this video is targeted for those who still want to go it their own way and start defining their own goals, pathways, and future in their IT career development. So let's get started with teaching you how to reflect accurately, reflect your progress, and help you set goals that are going to make dynamic changes for you. In the first phase of goal setting and discovery, it's going to be important to define your personal focus. And a lot of this is not going to have anything to do with a digital or a technology tool. It's going to have you focusing with your own goals and your own identity around what next steps you want in your career or future or personal growth. You're going to want to start thinking about what daily tasks are going to help you meet your larger goals. So let me give you some self-coaching tips, and some are going to include the use of technology tools to help track your progress. But these are tips that are going to help you start to define your goals as well. First, I suggest doing a thorough inventory or self-assessment with Digital Futures Education at digitalfutureseducation.com. And this is going to help you define your future goals. More specifically, I'm also going to encourage you to do a SWOT analysis. This is an analysis of your strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats of how you're going to do daily tasks to meet your long-term anticipated goals. This is understanding your strengths, skills you have, weaknesses, skills that you want to develop, opportunities, which are skills that you want to move towards, and threats to your existing situation. And these can be filled with a wide variety of topics. So it's best just to think through what a SWOT analysis is, perform one with yourself, and start to collect data and reflection on your own process. Another step I would recommend before you get too deep is also to set a SMART goal. You want to set a goal that's smart, measurable, actionable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. What this means is you need to set a goal that is smart and strategic around your future. You can measure the goal in terms of days, months, times, or achievements. Actionable, you can decide what are the actions that you want to take towards achieving the goal. Relevant, the goal matters to you. And time-based, when are you going to stop and reflect on the completion of the goal or your progress on the goal? You can set a SMART goal in many different ways. You can identify a certification that you want to complete within a certain window. You can identify a certain learning task that you want to complete within a certain window, like learning a program, or you can even take a course online, or you can even do a degree program. You could also set a SMART goal around specific career development changes. I want to develop and upgrade my resume by this date to be in a position to get interviews. I would like to participate in 5 interviews within this year to move forward with my goal. So just make sure you start framing out goals in a way that they're SMART goal, that they're strategic and measurable, and you're going to complete them within a certain period of time, and they're strategic and actionable towards your future. In doing this, you are going to utilize a number of technology tools. In today's modern world, we have a wide range of tools available to us. The tools are not going to set the goals for you, but they're going to help guide your process, help make your tasks measurable, and help you set a guideline for what you may need to achieve each day. One tool that I can recommend for it is Todoist. This is not only a standalone website, but you can also integrate it within your email to help track your progress, set goals, set reminders for tasks you need to complete. Another tool that I've utilized is Trello. Trello is a project management board, but it also can allow you to align tasks to goals, have dependencies, and create short and long-term outcomes that you can track and create notifications for. I'm also a big advocate for Airtable. Airtable is essentially a web-based spreadsheet that also allows you to enter items, create due dates, and manage progress on tasks. I think that can be a very powerful tool. It can enable you to track items, report out on items, create different types of spreadsheets and data collections around what you want to track, what are your goals, and what items you need to track on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. But that's just getting to the start of utilizing technology tools for tracking your career development. In all of this, in terms of managing your goals, you need to be reflective around short, medium, and long-term goals, and understanding what are going to be the differences between these types of goals and how are you going to work towards completing short-term goals into medium short-term goals and then hitting the long-term goal. For example, in any of those digital tools, you're going to align and design them in a way that you're going to have a daily task that you want to assess daily that you completed, medium-term task, which may be a week or monthly based term, a yearly task, or larger framed project or goal. Utilize these tools to help you frame out the goals. I would recommend, if you are in a spreadsheet tool like Airtable, that you are tracking or creating columns to represent each period of time. And you could then also align different types of projects, tasks, or learning goals to these terms of time to be able to complete them in a timely way. It's important that you brainstorm and research and look at your SMART goal and look at the components of what you're going to need to be able to do in an actionable way. In a daily basis, it's going to help you move forward. On that weekly, monthly basis in terms of your progress. And then what is the long-term goal? Identifying that long-term goal, which is mostly aligned with your SMART goal, is going to be essential so that you can understand the other dependencies of reaching that goal. The benefits of utilizing a digital tool like Trello or Airtable is that you're going to be able to set milestones and be able to set markers and dates in which items are completed. This is not only going to help build your confidence, it's going to help move you forward and help keep you motivated towards tackling the next step in your goal. So a couple habits and supporting tools that I'd like to add to the conversation here at this point are tools which help remind you and also assist you with note-taking and reflection. I like to set goals like this, and I find that if I'm not reflective and achieving goals in a timely way, it's because I am not laying them out properly for myself. It's important that you take time every day to reflect a little bit on your progress, review what your next action step is so that you can continue to progress and move forward. Often this means taking specific time out of your day to make sure you're doing this out of the busy lifestyle you may live. The first thing I would do is create items on your Google Calendar or whatever calendar application you utilize and create specific blocks of time to help accomplish very specific tasks and give yourself 1 to 3 hours to do those tasks. Block that time out of your calendar so that you have time already created in your schedule for your weekly, monthly, and ultimately your goals within your calendar. Make sure that this calendar syncs with your other calendars so that you can see how they're all syncing together, making sure there's no conflicts in the use of your time, and that your daily goals are built within your schedule. 2 tools that I use that I think are powerful, and I highly recommend them because they're simple, they're useful, they have reminders, and they allow me to just create simple tasks with notifications, is Google Tasks and Google Keep. I find them both incredibly helpful to help keep me on track as items get added to my plate or if I want to have reoccurring tasks. Google Tasks is a great tool because not only is it a to-do list, but you can also add those to-do list items straight to your calendar, have them be reoccurring, have a notification or reminder built into the task, and it can help you stay on track. Google Keep is great because it's a great note-taking tool. You can reflect within the tool, you can write thoughts, write outlines, you can share the thought and outline to your email and then maybe sort it from your email. You can also tag it, you can also change the color of it, but it's a very easy way of writing quick notes, sharing it to your email, and sorting and organizing them. The best part about Google Keep is you can also add reminders to your Google Keep notes. I often find myself, if I'm having a thought or an idea, I'll go to my phone, I'll go to Google Keep, I'll open up a note, I'll write the thought down, I'll share it to my email, I'll also change the color, I'll add additional text styles, and I'll pin it to the top and add a reminder so that I know to see it later. Additionally, the web interface looks the same as the Google Apps interface. So if I log into Google Keep online on the website, it's the same note as I took from my phone. I find this to be an incredibly helpful tool because we all have these ideas that are usually related to our goals, and it's important to keep track of them. Inspirations, thoughts, ideas, put them into a note, share it with yourself, keep it in an email, even give yourself a certain tag, just something to help keep track of your progress, your inspirations, things to keep you moving forward. A few other additional routines that I think tie well to this section of keeping notes and tasks and reminders and tracking your goals is also to provide yourself a way to refresh your knowledge in your area of study, in IT, in your life, in your career area frequently. You should take some time to reflect daily. Provide yourself with positive, relevant content to your career field and watch motivational videos that help inspire you and help you create motivation for your own personal development that's going to help you take it to the next level. Find videos, YouTubers, digital resources that help inspire you, keep you updated in your field so that you stay fresh, inspired for your specific area of study, and you have new content to help review and apply to your future vision of where you want to go. So a reflection question for you at this point would be, how would you see yourself using a tool like Airtable, Todoist, or structure your calendar in a way for your short, medium, and long-term goals? And how would you align those goals to your daily routine? And do you currently have a SMART goal, a larger big picture goal that you can help break down into actionable steps so that you see daily, weekly, and monthly goals? If you don't, you can always contact Digital Futures Education, contact me directly, and I can help you get started. But it's important that you begin to have a vision for that future that you can develop with your own practices and help enrich yourself with whether self-coaching or supported coaching to help reach your IT goals or your own self-development goals, whether that requires additional upskilling or research in your field. From a personal perspective, I've used all of these tools in a variety of capacities. I enjoy any tool that allows me to outline my goals, gives me reminders of when they're due, allows me to modify the structure from a short, medium, and long-term goal. Also tools that allow me to reflect and provide updates on a day-to-day basis to my progress. All of these tools can help support you in many different ways. Even if it's not in an incredibly long-term way, you can use these tools just to build habits that are productive for your day. I think if you're thinking about a career in IT and working towards a technology career, and you want to also include goals that include your upskilling and learning of very specific technology skills to map your future, develop your own learning plan towards doing that. Being able to do that will really empower you.